course, we are preparing for DaishoCon, which means we gotta remake a couple daggers. This is a plaster dagger, and we gotta do some maintenance, such as on the floral open cell foam dagger. I'll just double check all of them and put them into various categories as we talk. You'll notice these. I'll go into what this is going on there. But yes, we are working on these daggers. My chair is gone. I think, yeah, it's gone. I'll have to sit on like a crate, which all the crates are gone. I guess I'm standing. Oh well. So that one's still not open, so we'll put that away. But yes, we will be going to the panel, and we will be bringing these daggers and having a rant. I'm hoping to have a higher level of production value as far as the PowerPoint's concerned. I'm hoping to get somebody to help me record. I should put that post out like, hey, if you're going to DaishoCon, you're going to the panel, you want to help me by recording, because I do want to put that content up, which means there'll be more content next week. Yay! All that good shit. Oh well. So yeah, this snapped. Out here, I'll show you. It is fixed with some toothpicks in there, and so not too difficult to fill that crack and clean it up. I'm gonna dip my finger in water. What this does is it turns it into basically like clay, and it has a little bit smoother finish. I gotta repaint this anyway, so getting a little on other places is not a huge deal. Oh man, here we go. And so here we are. So much busy times. I'm in my new work area. Awesome. My buddy is talking about how my camera setup is not really great. That's true. Right now I basically have the camera tied with like some twine to the roof. I will get that fixed up. The audio scenario, I don't know, we'll figure that shit out once I can get into my recording and see how that's going, see if it's okay. But that's how things are going personally on the updates. We might actually be painting today. That's the craziest thing. Actually, I don't have any black, so if I disappear mid-rant, which I seriously doubt because I have to go through all these daggers. Okay, this one appears to be just fine. This one is the paper clay dagger. I will put this one. These are my test daggers, or the ones that didn't make. Some of the ones that didn't make the muster. This will go in for painting, and I need to double check and make sure that these are filled adequately. Yeah. Now, when you're in a panel, most people can't tell the difference. It's only once you get real up close, and since I made them myself, I can kind of tell the difference. There's certain things to look for. So here's Warbler. Warbler should be fine, except for I can't do really much about that, is the marker I used to draw on the Warbler is bleeding through the acrylic paint. A marker will absolutely, there's nothing I can think of to do anything about as far as sealing through acrylic paint. It will eventually seep through like a tattoo. This is PVC, plastic, and one thing I have been doing, which I wanted to do for the last one, just to preserve the quality of the daggers, is as I reach them, I have a case. I've got like a trunk, and in the trunk is the daggers that I've made, and I gotta do a better job of sealing this. But look at this, just to make sure that they're safe. I have them kept in foam to protect them from shock and other bullshit. Hopefully I don't damage them myself in the process. Okay, so this feels like sculpty. It's nice and heavy. Yeah, sculpty, because it's got this good bend. This happens when it sits down, and even if I sat it like this, over time it would just bend and go, and it'll stop being straight. It's just because it's so thick that, and this blade is so thin and long that it'll just happen. It has no issues with all of these details, of course, but in these long, thin extension pieces will bend over time. And I've baked it several times, guys. No, I know you're just supposed to bake it until it gets hard. Yeah, I know. Okay, so do I want to seal? Do I want to put some stuff in there? Not really. Just want to make sure I can bend it back into a straight position. Yeah, should be fine. I'm going to put it down like so and help it straighten out. If it's going to sit there for about a week, that should take care of that issue. So I think if I can get an assistant, I'm going to start doing, I really want an assistant to help me get shit done. Various perks to being assistant, of course, but or multiple assistants, like if I have one or two coming in at various points in the week. Okay, now you can see here I've actually started filling here with wood filler. And this here, I believe, this is the MDF dagger. Okay. And I will continue my work to make this a little nicer. No. These are fine. These are totally cool. I'm going to do. Yeah, these are totally cool. Put this in here. So, I only have an hour slot for this panel, which I guess I won't get tired, but at the same time, this kind of stuff needs a little bit longer because I'll go into a, say, 15-20 minute rant explaining how it's important, how you can make pops out of anything. Basically, it's like what really matters is the finishing and the work that goes into the underlying paint, going into priming the paint for work, and then the texture and the colorations is more of what is valued in the finished work. No, it's not. Wherever. I don't have time. I don't got time for this to go into like that kind of crap. No. Actually, what am I doing? I'm mixing everything up. You have work to be done, so you will be going over here. Alright, let's see what we got in this box. So, last week you guys got to see my face, which is something I typically don't. Also my butt, so you paid for it dearly. So, hope you enjoy the face, you get the butt with the face. But that's typically something I don't do. I prefer the focus to be on the work rather than on me. I understand that people build bonds off of kind of becoming associated and friends and all those things. And you can't, it's a good way to gain, it's a thing with personalities to gain a persona and such. Oops, fuck me. By being the smiling face and something you can connect with. But I don't know. I really like focusing on the work itself. This is totally. I think this is totally fine. This is cardboard. I can tell by I made it, obviously. And let's see. What's this? Oops, yeah, this is actually the first bay I made here, or like a container for it, because I just kind of stuck this in here. It might be a better solution actually, because it's a little easier to get in and out. This is the EVA foam one, craft foam one, and it's different, but it's fine. It'll be fine. But there's cracks, like there are, when you do this it cracks it up, but even if I repainted it, it's not going to help it really, it's just going to crack more. So, come to my panel and explain all this bullshit. Or at least some of it, because even if I had 2 hours last time, and even then I was just scratching the surface of bullshit. I was only going over basic, rudimentary things about prop design. And that's all this is just rudimentary prop design. But back to the whole, like, being on camera. I don't know. I prefer that you, or my viewers, associate me with my work, value me on my opinion and my ideas rather than my face, and that's some of the reason why you don't see it, so it doesn't affect those sorts of biases that occur. Of course, obviously, I'm a white male in North America. Not too hard to discern that. But a pretty or ugly face or weight issues or any kind of internal biases do come into play, and so not that I'm not confident in my own blah blah blah. I don't care. It's just as a guru person, I hold a lot of value in the context and knowledge that you are coming to these videos to see. Admittedly, if I can start streaming, which is something I'd like to do if I get an assistant, you stay there, then that will be a thing. It's very likely I can't stay out of the camera, and so you'll see me and be able to connect with me more personally, especially since it's live, and you'll be able to like talk, be able to interact with me in a larger degree. Now, where are my molds? Let's see. Here are some molds. I need to make a new plaster one. And here is my old plaster one. I have one missing. I gotta find it. My half mold. These are full molds. Shoot, is this new one or the old one? I forget exactly. Shoot, I forget. Oh well. And so, I think. Oh, and so there's more canon stuff rather than post or pre-produced things. And something I want you guys to understand as the regular viewers who watch this as it comes up is that even my talking to you in this way is a persona in a way. It's what I choose to share with you within the context of these videos. So the Knives, the character of Knives, is a persona, and of course doesn't reflect the entirety of my being, just what I choose to show you and all that bullshit. And then there is a degree of safety in that, obviously. Oh well. So what I want to do here is I want to drill out these holes when I pour the plaster. Let me see if I can find, I'm going to say, a screwdriver or a pair of scissors. It doesn't necessarily need to be sharp, because this is a higher density plaster than this plaster is a lower density. There's more water in this plaster, so it should be easier to get through. And it's fine if I make the hole a little too big or whatever, but I am not really risking damaging this piece, this this plate, too much. Okay, there we go. So I'll be fixing up my daggers, ready to be molded and all that for the panel at DaishoCon 2015. If you'd like to come see me in person, of course, that is the perfect opportunity. Come say hi, tell me about all your awesomeness and the fun you have doing this fun activity known as cosplay. For me right now, I think I have been ranting on long enough. I think I'm at the 15-minute mark, which is something I like to shoot for these Monday rants. Hopefully next week I'll have some of my panel up for you. I'm hoping to get somebody, I think I said that, yeah, I'm going to get somebody, or try to get somebody to record it while I'm ranting. Yay! Oh well. Time to get back to work in my new workshop. See you guys next time. Good times to all. Hey, looks like you made it all the way to the end. If you're interested in more new tutorials, con coverage, and other cosplay shenanigans every week, hit that sub button to get it delivered hot and fresh to you.